This win will get her into the playoffs. 1 lap to go. Have you... Ooh, Harrison Burton, calm down. There's a little love to have. Welcome back, NASCAR. Perfect timing. Jennifer Jo Cobb's going to win this race. Okay. We're going 3 wide. Screw it. Kind of pinch Harrison Burton now. Ooh, boy howdy. Jennifer Jo Cobb is loving this right now. Just seeing the championship title contenders all the way back here just fighting for... Oh, well, it's over. A caution at the last second. A caution-filled race means Jennifer Jo Cobb gets her first ever win and a lock into the Truck of Tomorrow Series playoffs. Gosh dang, look at that. Who would have thought, at a road course no less, Jennifer Jo Cobb would actually get her first win and a ticket to the playoffs. I'm actually thinking about making like a highlight reel for all the season, because this season has 34 races total. We're on race 21. This is insane. This is easily making the highlight reel. Don't mind me, chat. I'm taking pictures of the running order, just because you got to calculate points somehow. And Ross Chastain, of course. Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Truck of Tomorrow series here at Las Vegas for the Strat Las Vegas 200. I'm excited for this because this is going to be a good precursor to look forward to in the Truck Championship mode, because coincidentally, we're both at Las Vegas at this point. So dang, what? I actually did not plan for this to actually happen, but it just was weird that scheduling like this falls into place like that. Oh man, we're gonna be doing Las Vegas tomorrow, chat. Don't worry. So we're just going back-to-back Las Vegas races. Woo! Okay, but yeah, how's everyone doing today? Welcome, Joshua and Griffins. We are actually pretty dang good. We still need to qualify, of course, with the Truck of Tomorrow series. You get a point for every qualifying pole, so definitely need to do that. Oh, heck, let's just get into it. We have a custom setup here from Nitpick Gaming. I know I usually like to use default, but I definitely want to make sure that I can get a good gauge on what to expect for this. So, Drew Gilly, welcome to the stream, man. How are you? And I was playing Daytona in my new career. Started off 40th and ended first under caution. Dang, man. That's how you do it. Daytona, let's go. Alright. So, let's just go straight up. So, it looks like qualifying pole position is 30.99. Okay, almost a 31 flat. Let's be honest here. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Dang, chat. For anyone that wasn't here yesterday, we got our first Truck Championship win. Finally put Natalie Decker in first place at Canadian Tire. Now, in terms of the Truck of Tomorrow series, we also just got done at Canadian Tire. Again, weird how this works out. Oh, I'm doing really good, Drew. Thanks for asking, man. I'm always enjoying racing for you guys, so hopefully I can put up a good show for you. So yeah, we got our first Truck Championship win yesterday, and boy howdy, was it good for the Truck of Tomorrow series. Jennifer Jo Cobb got her first ever win. First win for a female. And she was able to get it done at Mosport, locking herself into the playoffs. She is now sitting 9th in the playoff standings. Now, that means that Tyler Dipple and Mason Massey are going to be head-to-head in terms of, not Mason Massey, Tyler Dipple and Jordan Anderson are going to be head-to-head in seeing who gets the last spot. We qualify 11th. Okay, not the best qualifying, but you know what? 31.5, that's not good in qualifying, but it'll look good in the race. So let's see who got that ever-loving pole position. Austin Hill. Ooh, interesting. Making a late season rally for a potential win to lock him into the playoffs. Currently, chat, with 3 races before the playoffs start, we have already 2 drivers locked in. Austin Hill is one of them. Austin Hill is not one of them. God, I'm tripping over everything today. Austin Hill is the last one looking to get in on points. Todd Gilliland and Ben Rhodes are already in. If Austin Hill finishes as good as he's qualifying, he'll be locked in today. So, chat, without further ado, we have, in case you're wondering, all my points are down below. How points are counted up is exactly like it would be in real life. If you just Google NASCAR point systems, that's what you get. Currently, like I said, Todd Gilliland and Ben Rhodes are locked in. Austin Hill is still looking to get in, but looking good on points is Austin Wayne Self and Ross Chastain. But that means that Tyler Dipple and Jordan Anderson are fighting for that last playoff spot, and same thing with Gustine. Jennifer Jo Cobb is now in. So, chat, without further ado, I think we've been waiting long enough. Hopefully, we can knock off one of those ones there and finish first. Let's get it. So Matt Crafton looks a bit slow today, but I just got done talking about Austin Wayne Self. He is on fire today. Well, dang. Well, and Jennifer Jo Cobb, last week's winner, she definitely doesn't have to worry anymore. She is in the playoffs, so she can fail tech as many times as she wants. All right, here we go. Let's have a good night, and we are green. It's going to be 134 laps of Las Vegas coverage. Honestly, I am expecting a top 10. I'm not expecting greatness here. I am expecting decent. A decent run. And I just got done talking about Tyler Dipple. Look at him. He is already in 7th, but we already take him 3 wide. We have Brett Moffitt on top, Tyler Dipple in the middle, and us down low. We get a little bit tight, but Brett Moffitt clears him up top. So we're no longer 3 wide. We push Tyler Dipple to the outside, and we're good to go. We get a huge run coming off of Fort. Johnny Sauter right behind us. Get to the inside of Stuart Friesen. As we dive down the inside of Tyler Ankrum now. Oh, we're bouncing around. These bumps are reckless. You know, that is one of the things that the coverage did really well, is really illustrating the bumps that are in Las Vegas. And that's one of the things that, like, NASCAR E4 does really well as well, is that there is a lot of bumps here. Oh, man, look at Tyler Dipple, though. We blinked for 1 second. He's back up here. All right, so he's to our inside here. We got to go high. We have Austin Hill and Harrison Burton right in front of us. So we got to just keep it cool, keep it cool. Stuart Friesen now. We go to the inside of 3. Oh, we have to wall up there for Tyler Dipple. Get a little bit loose coming off of 2. Oh, we're still 3, in the middle of 3 right now. Still in the middle of 3 with Tyler Ankrum. Looks like 4 is definitely not our strong suit, but 2 we are dang strong at. But who would have thunk? That is Dylan Lupton and Tyler Dipple, 1st and 2nd right now. Have you ever seen such an all-star top 5?
Stay low.
Oh, can we get a good enough run here? As we look into the bottom of 3, looks like we're going to clear Austin Hill on the high outside and just go... oh, no, never mind. Harrison Burton wants to get a little something here on the top side.
Careful, still there.
All right, Chad, I think we're starting to find our groove now. As we look and see what the race has in store for us, we have already tire temps reaching to the 240, so we got to start backing off. We got to start thinking about tire wear at this point. Because Las Vegas is one of those aggressive tracks where it will eat up your tires and spit them out. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? Thank you all so much for stopping on out. That was a dang good first 5 laps. We gained 4 spots. Now we're up here in 7th, but Brett Moffitt, current 2nd place in points, is looking to take that away from us. Strike that. We go up and pass Austin Hill, the pole sitter, and now he's behind us. We'll get a good run on Harrison Burton, but I had nowhere to go. We wiggled too much, and I thought about going low, and I thought about going high, and it just was too late, and I ran out of room. Had to woe on up there. So P6 and looking strong.
That was a great lap.
All right. Definitely not my fastest lap, but it was a start. I'm feeling a little tight right now. Definitely a little a little bouncy through the corners. I could have used for an air pressure adjustment. Definitely lower the tire pressures. Nowhere to go on the bottom here. Had to just sit behind Granite Finger, but look at Dylan Lupton here.
Still there.
Oof. Dylan Lupton is on the precipice of not being able to make it and needing a win. Can he actually do it? Can this be a back-to-back storyboard race? Jennifer Jo Cobb getting the win last week at Canadian Tire. Absolutely insane. And now Dylan Lupton trying to get that and complete the 2 for 2 of just fairy tale endings. Stuart Friesen, though, wants to take it from him. Everyone behind us wants that ever-coveted win. The more playoff points you have, obviously, the better the playoffs you're going to have. But yeah, this race I'm expecting long runs and, honestly, a whole lot of action. Not really a whole lot of lap trucks, so it's definitely something to keep an eye out for as we get later and later into this run. Tire wear definitely is going to be an issue, but it looks like we're starting to settle into a groove here. Brett Moffitt is looking very racy, but he is just caught up behind all this lap traffic. It looks like we have Ross Chastain behind us, unless that's Kyle Benjamin. Can't really quite tell. They have the same paint scheme. Oof, these bumps, man. These bumps are killing me. Kick me up the track. Keeping it clean, though. We're keeping it clean here with Harrison Burton. Running side by side with him.
Careful, still there.
Whoop. I saw Brett Moffitt coming. I had to give him room. So Brett Moffitt's going to have a little something for us on the outside here. Alright, Chad, I can just tell right now that it looks like I'm going to have a very much a short run truck. So if I can get a short run out of everything today, we'll be able to do something here at the end. So let's make the necessary adjustments and kind of thrive on that. So I'm thinking tire pressure adjustment, and honestly, looking at my tire temps, definitely loosen up a little bit. Right now it feels like I'm not plowing tight, but I'm definitely tight. And it looks like I can definitely do with more tape as well. So that's going to be another thing that's going to make us a bull in a straight line. Let's see here. Moffitt is the most aggressive driver in this game. Oh, man. Have you seen Joey Logano? Oh, my God. You cannot tell me that they actually got Joey Logano to come in and drive that car, because he is aggressive. Yes, Brett Moffitt's aggressive in this game, but I feel Joey Logano is a little bit more so. Whew, boy howdy. Oh, and here we go, in the truck series. Agreed. Ross Chastain, too. Looks like that's him right there. Ross is another one of those that is up there as well in terms of aggressiveness, and that's just modeled after his real-life nature, and that's why you see him up on top. He actually prefers the high side. But yeah, who says NASCAR Heat 4 isn't realistic? Dylan Lupton still in the lead, chat. But Stuart Friesen literally right behind. And Brett Moffitt getting that huge run is actually about a second away from the top spot. Now, if there's one person I don't want to win, it is got to be Brett Moffitt. He is in second in points to me. I am currently the points leader. I definitely do not want him to, well, do well. Needless to say. Because, of course, much like in real life Cup Series, which that's what the Truck of Tomorrow Series is based off of, imagine what if the Cup Series used the trucks. Essentially. Long story short. 16 playoff spots up for grabs. We have playoff points payout based on your regular season, which, by the way, chat, after this race, there's 2 more races in the regular season. Oh, I am looking forward to it. That is going to be fun. Because next week is going to be New Hampshire. We're already locked in. We have nothing to worry about. But New Hampshire is a wild card. You're either going to be really good or really bad there. So we'll have to see how next week goes. Alright, looks like we're really starting to settle out. And like I said, looks like we're going to be pretty much a top 10 truck. We're not going to be the best, we're not going to be the worst, you know? We're just going to be solid. And at this point, we just got to be solid, you know? Being consistent wins championships, you know? And that's essentially what we're shooting for. Because, of course, the creme de la creme, the... Ooh, hello, Ross. I was going to give you room, but okay, if you want to back out. The championship race is going to be WWT Raceway. So, Worldwide Technologies at Gateway. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Brett Moffitt's going for second place right now. Sewer Friesen up top, Brett Moffitt on the bottom. I think Sewer Friesen's going to get the better of him here with that, Alright, there you go, Ross. I know you've been hounding me for a while, so go ahead, man. You got this.
Stay high, stay high.
Yeah, Las Vegas is hard, Chad. They definitely beefed it up from Heat 3. Heat 3, this track was a breeze. This race was not even a race. And now they amped up the difficulty like easily quadruple fold. It is absolutely insane. And honestly, I think it's just because of the bumps. The amount of bumps they put in, oh man, it opened the door for strategy. It opened the door for how your car needs to be set up, and oh man. Alright, so we're in 8th place now. 8th place is fine. Chat, also one thing I gotta do, as we get into the playoffs, I gotta give like a regular season in review. We got to give our regular season average starting spot, average finish, just to give some stats to give you guys a look at. Would you guys like that? Would you guys like to see some stats? Alright, I can tell my tires are wearing right now. The best is getting squirrely off of turn 4. Oh, man. I think we're controlling that really well, honestly. Being able to control that is definitely another thing. Texas is another huge thing for that. Like, you get really squirrely off of 4 there. But yeah, it just feels like I am just blasting tight right now. I thought with the amount of laps that we would put on these tires, we would kind of loosen up. Yes, we have kind of loosened up, but I think we definitely can go looser and be faster. Is that the Joe Nemechek behind Austin Wayne Self? Can't quite tell. I think it is. No, that's Ben Rhodes. We're good. Never mind. That's Ben Rhodes with the Havoline car. Oh. Which, by the way, don't at me. That scheme is the best scheme. Texas kills me every time. Oh, well, getting off of... Like, literally, you're good for like 10 laps, and then all of a sudden your tires literally give up on you. They're just like, nope, I'm done. Looks like everyone's started to go to... Literally, everyone's running the top. Did I miss the memo? Is, like, the top actually, like, really good? Here, let's do a lap. Like, hang on. Okay, everyone's doing the top. Obviously, I missed a memo here.
Got a car low now.
No, Austin Hill gained on me there. Let's see what this lap time is. That's not... That ain't it, Chief. Yeah, obviously, I don't know what those guys are doing. Okay, 23 more laps of fuel. We're halfway through this fuel run. Chat, this is a pretty easy two-stopper. Pretty easy, actually. Now, of course, with the Truck of Tomorrow series, an added challenge I have is the max of 3 sets of tires on pit road. I can only pit 3 times for 4 tires, okay? And that's just an added thing. It's not actually in the game, but it's something that I'm putting an extra challenge on myself to see if I can accomplish. And I think by adding that stipulation in there, it adds for better racing, because as the runs get longer and longer, we need tires more than more. And I actually have to tire save and think about strategy. I can't just pit willy-nilly for 4 tires, as much as I want to. Yeah, it looks like turn 2 is definitely our good area, and turn 4 is not, so we can definitely put more tape on for sure. We can lower the air pressures, loosen up a little bit. Okay, that's the plan for next stop. Yeah, thank you all so much for coming on out and watching me turn left here at Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas, right? Much like in real life, we're here for the Strat 200 for the Truck of Tomorrow series. Only 27 laps in the books, working on lap 28 now, and it is a blast. You know, Las Vegas is harder than it was in Heat 3, but it's not crazy hard. You know, like being here in 8th place is honestly, I feel like, where we deserve. Looks like I just jinxed myself, and we're going to be here in 9th.
Still there. All right, you're clear.
Kind of blocked the advance of Austin Hill a little bit.
Hold your line. Got one outside.
Whoa. Who was outside there? Did I actually count Austin Hill as being to my outside? Because that was nowhere near him. He was behind me. Spotter. Jeff Gordon, what are you doing? Why are you lying to me? And the fact that Dylan Lupton is actually still in the lead is actually insane. Chat, can someone look and see what place he is in the standings? Where is Dylan Lupton at? I know he's towards the bottom, but I'm just curious and where he is exactly. Because if he is below 30th, then he is automatically knocked out. Because that essentially is the mathematically outline right there. Unless he can pull off some magic in New Hampshire. He may not win this race, but let's just talk hypotheticals. And that's why I'm just wanting to see where he's at. Yo, Alpha Wolf, thank you so much, man. And welcome to the stream, my dude. Dylan Lupton, he's 28th with 316 points after... Okay, that's fine. After the 21st race of the season. Alright, so he's still in it. If he wins this race, chat, he punches his ticket to the playoffs. Okay, like I said, if he was below 30th, he would have been out. But yeah, Alpha Wolf, thank you so much, my dude. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully I'm providing something for you. I know we're kind of in a lull right now, but pit stops are coming up here. In a hot second, I can feel a caution brewing. No problem. Been watching you since you started the race. Well, thank you so much, my dude. Glad you're here. Again, I love doing this custom series. It is so much fun to do. Obviously, I've been doing it for 22 weeks now, and holy God, I am enjoying it. I love making the own points for it. I love the emphasis that the trucks have, and essentially comparing it to the cup cars. You know, trucks deserve a little love too, right? Ooh, Austin Hill.
Got one inside.
I was not even going to block that, because he had such a run. You know what? Live to fight another day. That's my motto.
Wheel here.
Just let him go. I enjoy watching someone that can drive and watching the line that you're taking. Well, I wanted to try out a new line there because I saw a lot of the AI running high. And obviously, I mean, like, I know AI have supreme grip, but obviously I didn't get the memo. Because Las Vegas, the high side usually doesn't work. At least it doesn't work for the player. So yeah. Well, thank you so much for the compliment, man. I try to hold my line. I mean, Las Vegas, I am basically a bottom feeder. That's what I would call myself. Because at least off of turn 2, you get such a huge run. Off turn 4, though, not so much. Just wondering how you are so smooth with the entry and run through the corners. Practice, man. I mean, I'm with all controller, you know. Default controller settings, no modifications. You know, this is straight out of the box, bought from Best Buy. So I mean, nothing really too different. Austin Wayne self is on fire, so it makes sense why he's up here. I can see that I am struggling at the late run. Like I said, I have speed in the short run, but not in the long run. So I definitely need to make some pit adjustments in order to fix that. But that'll come in time. 10 laps to be exact. Just gotta survive 10 more laps. Ooh, look at that fancy flying.
Careful, still
You
there.
thought I was going low? Hot psych. We're going high. Tire wear not looking the best, but it's gonna get us there. That when my right front is at a lesser, well, lower percentage than my right rear, I'm using too much and I'm too tight. So I definitely can loosen up. One of the things I'm trying to do is learning how to make adjustments for the vehicle. Okay, so let me give you like a crash course on that. Okay, so air pressures. When it feels like you're bouncing all over the place, like you can kind of see it a little bit. You can really see it in 1 and 2. When it feels like I'm bouncing and like the car is not wanting to stay planted on the bottom, then that means your air pressures are too high. Having a lower air pressure means you fire off quicker, but means that you're going to risk a longer, like if there is a longer run, like at like a high tire wear track like New Hampshire, for example, you're going to have a bad time. But I prefer low air pressures just because I get to fire off quicker and I get more stability out of my car. Okay? Now, obviously, tight and loose, so the lower the wedge means the looser you are. I feel like I need to go about 7 or so tenths just to get it loosened up. And how you can really tell if you're tight or loose is looking at your tire percentages right here. If your tire, if your right front is at a lower percentage than your rear, that means you're tight. Loosen it up, you know? So, and that just kind of goes on how much you want to loosen up. That just goes by feeling. I feel I am about 0.7 away from getting this perfect. So, I'm going to do that and adjust. Now, oil temperature, the more tape you put on, the faster you'll be in a straight line. However, you do not want to get up past 260. So right now I'm at 240. I'm going to put more tape on. I don't want to go overboard, so I'm just going to test it with only 5% more. So we'll see and see how we do in this next stint. So our pit stops are coming up here in about 3 laps or so. Hopefully this will go green because I do want to see how green flag stops will work. My truck is not the best, but you know we are here in the top 10. We're going. Like I said, I even started the show saying that we're not going to be the best. We're going to be a top 10, and right now we're accomplishing that goal. Is that Natalie Decker? Natalie Decker's in. Okay, well we gotta stop that. We gotta nip that in the bud. Natalie Decker here in 11th. I know she just won a race when I was racing as her. just yesterday. But no, we can't have her here. I picked my lane very poorly. I was thinking I knew Nemechek was about to go up top. Go Natalie. Oh man, you hate to see it. Austin Wayne Self is just gonna follow me. Not really boding well for me. Okay, so next time.
You're almost out of gas.
Okay. Yep, this lap. And as we look at Dylan Lupton,
got one ticket inside.
I'm just gonna let him go. Come on, Austin Wayne Self. You're so fast. Let's go.
Pitting ahead of you.
Okay. Looks like we're all pitting this lap. Very, very late. Make a lot of time up here.
Getting low on gas.
Perfect.
Low on gas. You're running on fumes out here.
BRB taking dogs out. Don't worry about it, man. We'll be here. So let me make these adjustments. I go 50%. I said about 7. Yeah, right there. That's perfect. Bring this down to about 48 and bring this down to about 46. And let's see how this goes. Quick coffee break. Well, I'll tell you what. I saw that Stuart Friesen beat
You're clear on pit road.
beat Dylan Lupton off pit road, and looks like Austin Wayne Self beat me off pit road. So, all right, let's see how we go here. We'll take a lower line. We're gonna drag race to turn 3 here. Take the outside of Austin Hill. Hopefully that won't bite us here as we don't even lift. Kind of just take a higher line. Come on.
Clear all around.
There we go. Got up in front of them, and we're off to the races. Back to it. Now, is Brett Moffitt actually going to cycle back to the lead? Oh, wow. He actually did. Brett Moffitt, new leader. Okay, no, we can't have that. Brett Moffitt is second in points right now. Literally second to me. I don't want him. We're tied in terms of wins. Any more wins, that means he's higher on the playoff leaderboard. Let's not have that. I'm surprised this thing's also going green, by the way.
That was a great
Almost
lap.
50 laps of just straight up green flag racing. It's just sure check racing. Oh yeah, I was not going to the top there. No, we were sticking to the bottom, sticking there like glue. Alright, definitely loosened up, and I can feel it. Tire pressures feel a little better. Definitely could be better, though, so I think I have to drop it more as next stop.
Careful, still there.
There we go. Get around Josh Riom,
All
though.
right, you're clear.
Well, dang, so much for that fairy tale ending with Dylan Lupton. Unless something dramatic happens, I guess we'll find out. But we get rotated back into 8th here, so that's good. We gain a position off all that. It looks like Ross, Tyler Dipple, and Grant Enfinger are all in front of us right now. What's up, Nero? How are you doing today?
Still there. You're all clear up top.
I don't know why I looked right. There's no one there. Oh, that's awesome, my dude. You know, I actually have a couple history facts up my sleeve. You got a PS4 Pro? Nice, man. What are you gonna do with it first? What's the first thing you're gonna do? My old one started sounding like a Boeing 747. Oof. Oofda. I mean, yeah, at that point you gotta change that out. You gotta change the hardware out. Drifted up a little too much there in turn 2. How are you gonna break it in? Are you gonna play Resident Evil 2 Remake or Resident Evil 3? Oh my god, that game's coming out here soon. Chat, there may be an actual non-NASCAR game played if RE3 comes out. Well, when RE3 comes out. So you guys may see me as a scared little boy. Final Fantasy 15. Okay, there we go. You know, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, are you excited for that, my dude? Take a little bit of the apron here, trying to get a straighter shot. We're gaining on end finger here, so it looks like we made some good adjustments. It's not race-winning pace, but hey, you know what? It's better than 9th place pace, I'll say that. Was able to yard Austin Hill. You pre-ordered it and RE3 Remake? Oh, well then then hey, another person of culture. I'll get RE2 with the state income tax. Well, there we go, man. Oh, now Harrison Burton to the lead. Okay. Harrison Burton was able to win the very first race at Kansas. That was the season opener. And then basically has gone, well, from ups and downs to looks like back to the lead. He's trying, chat. He will win again, and he's trying to prove that today by winning here at Vegas. 57 laps is on the board right now. I also bought Kingdom Hearts all in one. Oh, man! You know, I never got into Kingdom Hearts. My friends have. They absolutely love it, but honestly, I never saw the appeal. That's just me, though. So, yeah. Harrison Burton has 77 laps to hold off Brett Moffitt, Dylan Lupton, and Stuart Friesen in order to try to get his next win. Oh, okay. You know what? I thought I was about to thread that gap right there, and
All right, you're clear.
turns out we didn't have to, because we just kind of slotted right behind Grant and Finger, but dang, that was close. Yeah, we were actually able to absolutely yard Austin Hill. So, being able to catch Grant and Finger back here was a blessing. Can we slam the door? Yes, we can. Slide job! Not really, but yeah. Welcome back, Alpha. Alright, so we have Tyler Dipple and Ross Chastain a second and a half up the board. So up to 7, so these adjustments actually worked. Good, good, good. And it looks like my tire wear is starting to even out, so it looks like my wedge is exactly where it's supposed to be. My oil temp is looking pretty decent. I don't think I need to fix there, though this truck may be as good as it's going to be all night. I was just about to say, what we need is a caution. Now, we have to think about this. We have 2 more sets of tires left on pit road. Who is pitting? Only Rafael Lessard and Grant Enfinger are. Interesting, interesting. Oh, I say we hold the tires. We only got done pitting like 10 laps ago. Yeah, sub 32s now. Well, that was with old tires, man. That was with old, worn-out tires. We're in the 70s now, so we're, like, about, like, in the mid-run right now. I don't think we pit, though. I want to say we saved the tires for a rainy day. And no one else in the lead lap is pitting, so I say we just kind of run with it. Save the tires for late race cautions. That's what I'm saying.
We're going green. Be ready. Green's out. Let's go.
Now, we do need to watch out for Grant Enfinger, though. He is going to be an absolute bullet.
Still there.
And so are we, actually. Looks like on the bottom here.
Still there.
Ooh, getting a little dicey. A little dicey. Didn't have a good enough run to look to the bottom of Tyler Dipple. But you know what? That's fine. We still gain a place off there. Oh, boy. Ross Chastain squeezed his way off of 4 to the top side, briefly knocking us down to P7. Okay. He wants to play hardball. That's fine. We'll run the middle. We'll run the middle. So we won't get that big of a run. Oh, man. Turn 2 is just too good for us.
Still there.
You see what I did there? All right, so Stuart Friesen now to the lead. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, Brett Moffitt slams the door on Dylan Lupton, but Dylan Lupton's like, no, 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 and moves him back up the track. All right, let's keep an eye out on Grant Enfinger and see where he's at. He is going to be the ult. I feel like if this thing doesn't have that much many cautions, he may be the person to beat. I'm anticipating cautions, though. That's why I'm saving my tires for a rainy day. You know? A penny saved is a penny earned, right?
Still there.
Matt Crafton, though, actually making his way to the front. Broke into the top 10 here. And is that Corbin Forrester rounding out the top 10? Oh, there we go. All right, we're kicking up some dirt now. P7, Tyler Dipple going for the lead. Chat, if Dylan Lupton or Tyler Dipple wins this race, I'm gonna flip my gasket. You know what I want to say here, but I don't want to say it. Because both are needing of wins to 100% lock themselves into the playoffs. We had Jennifer Jo Cobb last week do it. Who says that these boys can't? Dylan Lupton and Tyler Dipple. I know I'm talking about AI drivers, though, but man, let me have my fun. And this is what's good, because like here in the late season, it actually feels like an actual playoff run. Tyler Dipple to the lead and actually is going to lead a lap. And look at Corbin Forrester coming up here. Corbin Forrester trying to make something happen late in the regular season. Making his way up to 8th. What did he do? He must have made some seriously good adjustments. Yeah, Tyler Dipple's still in the lead. Dylan Lupton makes his way back up to 2nd. He's just like, well, no, no, no. If Tyler Dipple can lead, I need the win more than he does. Currently, Tyler Dipple's the one in points. He's in based on at this rate. If the playoffs started now, he'd be in based on points alone. But Dylan Lupton's just like, no, I need a win at this point. And Dylan's not going to take no for an answer. He seems to be really good on the short run. But Tyler Dipple seems to be better on the long run. So who is going to win out here? Or is it going to be none of these guys? Is it going to be Brett Moffitt to get his 4th win of the season? Stuart Friesen? Or Harrison Burton? Or us? Why not? Ross doesn't need points, but he could use a win. Go into the playoffs with his head held high. Oh man, Corbin Forrester gained so much ground in 3 and 4. Like, that's absolutely insane how much ground he makes up. Oh, Dylan Lupton's all over Tyler Dipple right now. Tyler Dipple's just like, please, just end the race right now. Rain! He's doing the rain dance inside his truck. Can you imagine if we had dynamic weather, chat? Oh, that is one thing I feel like would be hugely beneficial, is to have dynamic weather. Oh yeah, we got a long line of trucks back here. Where's Granite Finger at? We need to watch out for him and his fresh tires. There he is. I see you back there in 15th. Or, what's here? 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. We have 14th. That was one off.
Hold your line.
Oh yeah, Corbin Forster, you tried. You tried.
There on the bottom.
We're holding steady with Ross, so it's honestly, these guys are faster than both of us here. If we're holding times with Ross, these guys are just faster. Interesting, okay. So we gotta keep an eye out for that. Again, if this thing turns out to be another long run, we have about 20 laps until we need to pit, so here on lap 94, and honestly that should take us to the end. Yeah, that'll be with 40 to go. Yeah, that'll take us to the end, chat. Hypothetically, if that was the only caution we're going to get this entire race... Oof, drifted off the track there. That was not very good. Hypothetically, if that was the only caution we're going to get, we are good to go the rest of the way. Well, with one more stop. Let me rephrase that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go, Corbin. That's all you, bud. I saw how fast you've been gaining.
Stay high up here. Inside.
Dylan Lupton going to the inside of Tyler Dipple right now. He's looking. He's door banging.
Stay high up here.
Looking to the turn 3. Tyler Dipple was able to use that momentum off 2 and still keep in front of the Dylan. But Dylan is looking again. Oh, nothing to be said, though. Slams the door one more time. Oh, he's getting antsy now. He wants that lead. Oh, Brett Moffitt looking racy up there in the top spot, trying to take second away from Dylan Lupton. Did I say top spot? I meant top side. That's what I meant to say. My bad. Still no Grandfinger. Okay. We'll just have to keep an eye out for him as this thing goes on. He's going to pit 20 laps later. And Rafael Lassard as well. That's going to be able to let him get back to 1 down. Interesting. Oh yeah, they're able to gain so much off 4. Man, it is just a 5-person scrap for the lead right now. They're all within a spitting distance of each other. So. Oh, by the way, chat, we are now more than halfway. So, my question of the day. Now, if you recall from a couple days ago, because I actually didn't have a question of the day yesterday, we have been asking a lot of past questions. So, like, okay, what happened in the past? What do you, if you want to share, like, what happened in the past? Let's look to the future yet again. So, we moved from the past to the future. My previous future question was, what did you want to be when you grow up? My question now is, in the future, do you think your children, now I know that some of you already have kids, but if you don't, then, or if you do, then use your grandchildren for example. Do you think your children or your grandchildren will like NASCAR even as close as much as you do? Or do you think they will kind of just be like, "Meh, who cares?" You know? Me, my children, I feel like would love NASCAR as much as I do.
Got a car low now.
Ooh, we're slamming that door in Austin Wayne Self. 14 more laps. I'm counting down the amount of laps, chat. Can't wait to pit. Not saying I'm struggling out here, but I could use a fresh pair of shoes, metaphorically speaking. Oh, sure, why not? I'll take the apron. Brett Moffitt back to the lead. It seems that we have a trend here. It seems like on the longer, like very long side of the run, the regulars like Brett Moffitt, Stuart Friesen, Harrison Burton all make their way up back to the top spot. But when it comes to the short run, Tyler Dipple, Dylan Lupton, hell, even Stuart Friesen makes his way to the front. Okay. So we'll have to see if this race is going to end with a long or a short run.
Got a car low now. All clear.
I don't think they will care. I think local tracks. I think local tracks would get more attention than NASCAR. I can see it.
Looking inside now.
Oh, there you go, man. But still, it would have an interest in racing, though.
Careful, still there.
And I guess that can be boiled down to the question as well. It's like, you know, if they think that, if they would even have an interest in racing itself, hey, there we go. Oh, yeah, I'm terrible off 4. Oof. It is trash.
Inside. Clear low, bud.
Yeah, Austin Wayne Self, you're not going to beat me on my own corner. Yeah, like I said, I think my kids would care because I care. You know, I'd be the one that's always watching it. Eventually, they're going to have to watch as well, right? And I feel like they would like it. Hit the apron a little bit. Okay, that's wasn't the best thing to do right there, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Right, they love hockey because I do. Yeah, and that's essentially my logic as well. You know. Lap 88 for Dale Jarrett. Lap 89 for Morgan Shepherd.
Car there on the inside. Bottom clear.
Little tight there off of 2. If I put my daughter in a go-kart slash car, she would probably fall in love with it. There we go. I guess it all depends on the social circle that you grow up with, you know? If she goes to like a school with like a large amount of like, I'm not saying NASCAR fans, but like people that at least don't make fun of it, then they would become a fan. Because I feel like most people watch sports because they want something to talk about, you know? Alright, well there goes my tire indicator. I just think since we have lost We have lost all tracks that are more entertaining than going to MIS. They would like it more. Okay. Well, MIS, man. That's my home track. MIS is the track I live closest to, so I know what you mean. All right, how are we looking here? 5 more laps? Okay, perfect. Hell, I'm looking at my tire wear. I could even tighten up just a pinch, but honestly, I feel like this is perfect. I feel like this is probably as good as we're gonna get. I could probably put one more thing of tape on there, but I don't want to risk it. I think, honestly, this is as good as it's gonna get. The only thing I'm gonna do is do an air pressure adjustment. Ooh, a little bit loose there in turn 3. That's not going to help my case. I know Austin Wayne Self is really looking low, so I'm giving him the room. I highly doubt anything's going to come of it. So another Michigan boy? No, I'm actually from Ohio. I just live an hour away from MIS. Grew up going to MIS, but preferred the speed roam in dirt tracks like Lincoln Park. Okay, that's fine. You know, sometimes like you have a preference. Like I prefer local tracks as well than like the bigger like corporate tracks. You know.
Your tires are getting pretty bad.
All right, not this time, but next time.
You're almost out of gas.
Alright, I honestly think I'm gonna go up on my tire pressures. No. I'm gonna go down a pound. I don't want to put a huge swing on. I don't want to screw up the balance, but I do want to make this thing faster and a little more stable.
That car ahead of you.
Alright, this time.
Your tires are getting pretty bad. You're almost out of gas. Car there on your outside. Slow down.
Whoop. Alright, well, we lost a lot of time there. Got hit by Natalie Decker, and that's totally spun us. Wow. So we lost a lot of time there. Okay. Alright, so we gotta adjust. Adapt, improvise, overcome. Of course, leave it to Natalie. Damn it, Natalie. Ooh, 1 second. Go, Natalie. You got this. You got this, though. Honestly, I just need a caution.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
Oh, man. My sound is all kinds of messed up.
Car there on your outside. All clear.
Alright, so we're good the rest of the way. Technically. However, I do feel like another stop is absolutely necessary. And honestly, looking at this though, looks like we didn't gain or lose a whole lot of time. Because I see Natalie right up the road. That's her right there on top. We probably lost about 3 seconds, and it wasn't even that big of a deal. That's something we can just overcome. Ooh, we are gonna go a little risque here. Ooh. Yeah, that didn't work out. A little bit of contact with Matt Crafton, but Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Huge run off of 2. Gets us past Matt. And maybe past Sheldon Creed?
Careful, still there. Inside.
Oh, no, just side by side. Okay, but we side draft him back, get him back to us. So how many laps down are we? We're 1 because Granite Finger, remember, he pit about 15 laps after all the green flag stops. So right now he's the leader.
All right,
We definitely need to either run him down or be the first car 1 lap down. Oof, yeah. My sound. Chad, in case you didn't know, it sounds like, to describe my headphones to you right now, my wiring is not the best, so it sounds like everything is coming out of one headphone. So, like, that's what I'm dealing with right now.
all clear.
Gets past Spencer Boyd, quick, fast, in a hurry. Yeah, we're fast, chat. We just got a little sidetracked. So, there's Natalie up ahead. So, no real harm done, other than I lost about 3 seconds. Okay? So, not a huge deal, though. I also loved IRP. The Mac Tools US Nationals was my favorite event to attend. Honestly, I wish I could have seen IRP in its heyday. I wish they could put it on the schedule. I'm more than okay with the Indy Road Course. You know, I'm looking forward to that. However, I do really, really, really want to see IRP back. You know, but maybe that's a truck deal later on. I mean, I'm also glad that trucks have Richmond back, you know? Xfinity has Martinsville back. Perfect. A step in the right direction. More short tracks. Alright, so here we are. We're in 11th. Okay. More than likely, we're going to catch Natalie, who's going to get a top 10. Gosh dang it. But what we do need is a caution. Not now. Actually, no, yeah, exactly. 100% not now, because if a caution comes out, we're forced to take the wave around, because right now, Grant Enfinger is the only person on the lead lap. If a caution comes out now, or in the next 5 or so laps, we are forced to take the wave around. And Grant Enfinger is essentially handed this win. So that is going to be what we are hoping against. We want a caution, but just after Grant pits. Will it happen, though? Well, knowing my luck on this game, probably not. Just gotta wrap this white line and hope and pray. Well, we are just gapping those guys, aren't we? Oh, 4.9 to Austin Hill. So we are gaining on Austin Hill, but I don't think it's gonna mean anything in the long run. And like I said, unless we get a caution. If we don't get a caution, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. If we do, I have a general idea of what's gonna happen. Chat, what do you think we're gonna have? We're gonna go caution free, or we're gonna go green flag racing, or a caution wreckfest? Keep in mind, we have an extra set of tires on pit road, so we can afford to break the bank a little bit. So do you think it's gonna go caution free, or do you think we're gonna have cautions? Think it might have one more? I can see it. I definitely think that this thing is not going to go caution-free. But is there anyone that does want to hold that candle? Go for the caution-free side. All right, there's Kyle Benjamin. Oh, there's Granite Finger on pit road. Oh, interesting, interesting. We're in the middle of the track so I can get around Kyle.
High lane's clear.
So we're gonna get our lap back here, and he's gonna lose the lead. But to who? Who is in second right now? I guess we're gonna find out here in a hot second.
All clear.
All right, so he should be completing his stop now. There we go. Brett Moffitt, of course. Why not? Why not? Why not spice it up and have Tyler Dipple or someone that can actually make a difference in the playoff standings? Brett Moffitt is just not doing anything but taking wins away from me and points. Well, I was just not paying attention there. So we have a grand total of 24 laps to go. And we are looking all right. Now that we have everything totally cycled through in terms of pit stops, we are looking at having a caution that could mean the entire race could be flipped on its head. If we pit here, if a caution comes out and we pit, we actually have a legitimate shot of winning this race. But who knows? Who knows? Yet to be seen. This thing could go green for all we know. But we actually are... Oh, man. Here's Natalie. High, low. Nemechek, where are you going? Okay, I'm going low.
Careful, still there.
And this is for a top 10 spot right here.
All the way to the wall.
All the way to the wall. Just the way she gaps me in off 4. That is just too good. Just easily get past Josh William, no problem at all. Okay, coming up on 20 to go, chat. So, coming up this line, I actually have a history fact for everyone. A weird, up my sleeve history fact. Let me know what you think. Montenegro has been at war. Well, not has been. They eventually took care of it. Was at war with Japan for over 100 years because during the Russo-Japanese War, they were allied with Russia, and they just forgot to make peace with Japan. So, officially, they are at war for 100 years. Hot, dropping that spice.
Still there.
Dang, the bumps, man.
All right, you're clear.
Bumps are killing me in turns 1 and 2. We're trying to get that 10th spot, chat. But, like, every time we get close, not quite there.
Yellow's out. Back her down.
Well, chat, this is exactly what we wanted. So, what are we looking at here? Harrison Burke. What happened to Brett Moffitt? Did he DNF? Oh, he was leading, and he's not pitting. He has to be out of this race. Okay, yeah, we're pitting. How many people are on the lead lap? Oh, 20. That's a risk. It's a risk, but it's one I gotta make. Yeah. I think Brett Moffitt may have honestly just DNF'd. What happened? I guess we're gonna find out. But we're gonna use up our tires. We're gonna be restarting with 15 laps to go. Chat, don't go anywhere.
Alright, be smart out here.
Alright.
Going green.
Looks like it, chat. I think Brett Moffitt actually DNF'd. Yes, he did.
Got one peeking inside.
Ooh, boy howdy. Ooh, okay. I was thinking I was not going to be able to make it up there. I thought my sign was going to block me.
Alright, you're clear. Got one peeking inside.
But I'm blocked. I'm blocked up here. Got to go up on the high side, like tippy top
Stay
high side.
Stay high.
Just gotta leapfrog it, you know?
Still there.
We'll get up there eventually.
Still there. All clear.
Oh, there we go. That is a run right there.
All clear.
Gotta... you know what? Okay. I messed that up. I was supposed to go low there, and it didn't quite work out. My bad.
Careful, still there.
Okay. So now we're low. Trying to get 13th here from Matt Crafton.
Still there. Clear
Just
high,
keeping it
clear
clean.
high.
Keeping it clean. Let's go high here to get some momentum. Run the middle. Oh, yeah, that run. That run.
Hold your line.
Ooh, okay, okay. Ross really checked us up.
Alright, you're clear.
Looks like he got caught up by Corbin Forrester. Can't really blame him for that. You know what? That was my fault. I probably should have seen that coming. Anyway. But we are still climbing forward.
Careful, still there. Clear high, bud.
Alright, moving up top, trying to get this dank run.
Careful, still there.
Alright, P8.
Load clear.
Run the middle again.
Alright, you're clear.
Right above that seam. Trying to get as much, but okay, Tyler Income's there. Okay, alright.
All clear.
Give him some room. Trying to get something off of Natalie, but I guess not.
On the inside.
Nothing, no draft at all? Okay.
Load's clear.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna fly by Natalie easily.
All clear.
Yeah, we're so good off of turn 2. P7, P7. Oh, Chad, Dylan Lupton going for the lead. He's trying, he's looking. Oh, but no, to no avail. Harrison Burton slams that door. So we have Dylan Lupton down low, Harrison Burton up high. Dylan Lupton looks low again, trying to get side by side, and he does. He's door to door with Harrison Burton, trying to get the lead.
Outside, outside.
Out of all the people that can actually DNF, of course it's Brent Moffitt. Why not? Oh, that is absolutely insane. I wonder if that's going to happen in the Truck Championship mode.
Hard from the
Ooh,
outside.
oh, we got way too tight there. We had to back off. I was going to hit the wall if I didn't. Dylan Lupton scored with leading that lap. Chat is going to come down to the wire. Will Dylan Lupton actually be able to win this race? We've said this from the very top of the show that both Dylan Lupton and Tyler Dipple need that win in order to get locked in. Now, the last thing that Tyler Dipple wants is Dylan Lupton to get that win, because that means that he will actually be forced out of the playoffs. If Dylan Lupton wins this race, Tyler Dipple will be out. He's done. Kaput. And that means, essentially, he needs another win in order for him to get in. But we're not even 5 to go yet, chat. We still have 8 left.
Stay low, stay low.
Oh, sorry, 7. My bad. 7 this time around. I wish I could count.
Still there.
I may be teaching high school social studies, but boy howdy, I cannot do my simple arithmetic. But Grandenfinger up there, being one of the last people on fresh tires, will he be able to make a run at Dylan Lupton? Will he hold on for that win? Chat, will this be 2 fairy tale stories in a row? Jennifer Joe Cobb did it last week. Why not Dylan Lupton this week?
Still there.
Come on, Stuart Friesen, give me some slack.
Stay low.
Side draft, man. Give me something here. I'm trying to get 6th. There we go. Thank you.
Careful, still there.
Come on. Is this it? Come on. Help me out here. All right. You know what? I think I can make do with this. He got slammed. He must have been right behind Brett Moffitt. Or something. Like, something came up on him. Chad, Stuart Friesen's holding me up. All right, 5 to go. 5 to go.
5 laps to go.
Dylan Lupton just needs to hold on. 5 laps. 5 perfect laps. And Tyler Dipple's hoping and praying that Harrison Burton or Grandenfinger takes that spot away. Oh, Harrison Burton's right on the tailgate of Dylan Lupton. Coming through 4. It looks like Dylan Lupton's really weak through 3 and 4, but actually strong in 1 and 2. Kind of like us. Oh, he is there. He is right there. I'm not picking up any draft, no. Because I have it on lowest draft setting. And that's just something I just chose voluntarily. Oh, Harrison Burton's there, chat. Oh, I don't know if Dylan Lupton can actually hold on for 3 more laps. Oh, well, thank God. Harrison Burton goes high. Chad, if you can't tell, I'm rooting for Dylan Lupton. You know what? I'm okay with finishing 7th. I'm rooting for Dylan Lupton. I want him in 28th place to go and win this race and show, hey, we can make the playoffs too. Us here in the back, we got this. Chat, 2 to go. This time by Harrison Burton, still right there, but will he run out of time? Oh, he is there. And yeah, I think our tires are done. We're not picking up any more spots. 2 to go though, but don't go anywhere. I'm still going to color commentate this lead. Grandenfinger looks like he's done as well. He's dropping back from Harrison Burton. Harrison Burton is the only one that can actually do anything with Dylan Lupton. Still, nose to stern right now, going through 3 and 4. Oh, Dylan Lupton goes a little high. Harrison Burton down low. Will he be able to slam the door? Oh, looks like he does. Okay, so that's a 1 lap down, 1 to go. White flag's out. One more time around. Dylan Lupton needs 1 perfect lap. He cannot afford any mess-ups. And I think... is that actually it? Harrison Burton actually gets down low. It's going to be a drag race, chat. To the line, 3 and 4. It's going to come down to this. Harrison Burton down low. Dylan Lupton up high. Harrison Burton to the lead. It's classified as a leader. Will Dylan Lupton get the lead? No, he falls behind. Harrison Burton steals away from the little one. Harrison Burton wins this race. Oh, disaster for Dylan Lupton. Oh my goodness. By the way, we come home P7. Oh, but disaster for... oh, he had that. He had that. But he went up high. Harrison Burton went down low. If we had that caution 1 lap later, he would have won. Oh my goodness. Oh, not to mention, Brett Moffitt DNF'd out of this race. That's our nearest competitor right there. What happened? Oh, apparently we had the fastest lap. I don't know. How did that happen? that's another thing I'm wondering. Oh, Dylan Lupton could have had he does get a pick up points for leading the most laps, so there's that. Natalie Decker on the move. She got a top 10. Gosh dang it. Brett Moffitt. What happened, man? Did you blow a tire? What happened? You were doing so well. Oh, mamma mia, chat. What happened? What? Look at that. Harrison Burton first, Dylan Lupton second. There is just nothing there. He almost... Oh, that could have been Dylan Lupton's playoff hopes right down the drain. But Harrison Burton, congrats, getting his third win of the season. Joins the Triple Crown. We come on P7. Ooh, I need a detox from that one. That was a roller coaster of emotions. And honestly, looking all around us at our nearest competitors, Matt Crafton in the teens, Johnny Sauter down there in 20th, and of course, who can forget Brett Moffitt is the only one that DNF'd out of this race. Oh, man. Have you ever? No, I've never. Yo, Faffy, how you doing today, my dude? Hopefully you enjoyed the race, man. We need that's a lot to unpack there. All right, let's take a gander at current points. So, going into this race, we had a 14-point deficit on Brett Moffitt, with Brett Moffitt's DNF there. Oh, that's just not how you win a championship, my guy. That's not how you do it. Oh, Harrison Burton, by the way, only had one win. He joins the 2 club. So he goes into his second win of the season and is actually going to join and advance his playoff rank over Grant Enfinger, who he has gapped in points. Now, because of that, with Matt Crafton's finish, but Brett Moffitt, man, what are you doing? What you doing, man? Dylan Lupton could have had it. Dylan Lupton, man. Whew. Lots to unpack. Chat, here's the settings I was racing with. Basically, make it as hard for me as possible here. Even normal mechanical failures, we only have 3 cautions. 3. Whew. I need a break from that one. Oh, that was insane. Chat, thank you all so much for stopping on out. You guys are awesome to race for. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. This will definitely be put on YouTube tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that as much as I did racing it. That was awesome. A nice race. Yes, I know we came home 7th. We didn't win, but that was a roller coaster of emotions.